Good morning. Welcome to day 53, Monday, June 1st, 2026. Getting the backpack situated. My ride will be here in about a half hour. Gotta attach this puppy. Pulled out the micro spikes. We're ready for some snow. From what I've seen on Far Out, we're gonna hit snow today. So there you go. I don't think anything too tricky today. Because I don't think I got a 20-mile day in me, but starting tomorrow, probably gonna need to start using this. So that's exciting. Yeah, looking forward to it. That's all I got right now. Just getting packed up, and we'll see you on the trail probably. Okay, there goes my shuttle ride. Thank you, Tumbleweed Outfitters and Chef Boyardee for the ride back to the trailhead. There were 3 hikers here just coming in who getting a ride back to town. Awesome. So I'm gonna get situated and get moving. Just getting started from the highway. Maybe there's a little trail register here. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Sign in here. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it when I came into town, but I got a ride with a guy, Larry, and another thru hiker showed up, Alpine, younger guy from Wisconsin. I think I told the story. We went to the post office. He couldn't find his wallet or his ID. Not a great thing. He thought he left it at a campsite 10 miles back on the trail. Well, talking to Chef Boyardee, my driver, they were able to patch together some dirt roads to drive Alpine back to his campsite, and he retrieved his wallet, which is awesome news. That is like the absolute worst case scenario when you're on a thru hike. If you lose your ID and your credit cards. He had a journal and he had like an emergency $20 bill. Of course, other hikers would have spotted him, but what a nightmare. I'm so glad he got his wallet back. And yeah, I hope I bump into him again. He was a really nice guy. And then I also saw from that trail register, Jammin, who was one of the guys with me on my shuttle. He's a day ahead of me. So I'm sure I'll bump into him again. It's always good to see a familiar face out here. Right now we're both wearing the same REI hoodies, but we're both getting replacements soon. Okay, so of course from the highway, we're climbing, which is fine. I don't know if I talked about my plans for this next segment, but before I run out of breath, I should talk about it. The plan is to go all the way to Silverton, Colorado. So I got dropped off around mile 797 and planning to go to mile 854. So a little over 150 miles, then walk on a trail for a little bit, then hopefully get a ride into Silverton from, some friendly people. So I'm bypassing Pagosa Springs, a popular trail town, and it's a gateway community. Unless the snow really slows me down, I'll just go straight through, but I have the option to stop and swing in Pagosa Springs if I need to. Hopefully not. So I've got extra food because I don't know what my mileage will be like through the snow. Just gonna take my time and enjoy the San Juans. So that's the plan. You can see we're gaining some elevation above the highway and just gonna keep on climbing here. About an hour into the hike, that may be the first waterfall of the thru hike. Cool. I got a buddy up there. Just saw me. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a bear down there. See if I can zoom in. There's something big moving down there. Zoom. Maybe I'll try without the dual camera, see if it'll zoom in closer. Pretty sure that's a bear. Right there, huh? I can't zoom in any closer. But look at the view I've got from here. I was going to take a break here, and then I saw movement down there. That big old brown thing sunning itself. If it starts moving, I'll try and get a little more video. We're climbing way above the highway that I got to ride in on. We're at 10,900 feet. Got a little bit of a leveling out for the moment. I'm just super excited thinking about the 3 sandwiches I packed out from the bakery. I can't wait to dig into those tonight. I also, just for a little extra food and some variety, I bought a pack of flour tortillas, some really big, like high quality sandwich sized pepperoni, and like a good quality provolone cheese where I can make like wraps with that too. Just so I have a little wiggle room depending on how many days this is gonna take. All right, I showed you these guys a couple days ago. That's Chama Peak and Bandit Peak, and we're still climbing. So even though it's been like a steady, gradual climb, the weather is just like nice enough where I'm not sweaty, you know. Another 10 degrees warmer and I'd probably be dripping, but it's like the perfect temperature right now with this loaded pack and the climb. But just really nice views of Chama and Banda Peak and the valley way down below. I think I could see the town of Chama for a minute or so, way off in the distance, but ready for another break. It's about noon, but I want to have something a little more, you know, flat. Maybe when we go around this bend here, there'll be something nice. Okay, so the trail's going this way, but I just turned and looked behind me from where we came. And then way up there on the ridge, that looks like a cairn to me. I wonder if we're heading up there. We'll find out. Okay, it's 12:30. We've reached the top of a mountain pass unnamed, around 11,500 feet. Awesome views. About 5 miles away, there's a lake, and about 6.5 miles away is a stream. So I think I'm gonna go for one of those two water sources and camp for the night. I'd like to make it to the stream, but we'll see how I feel in an hour or so. Just a great day up here. Had one mountain biker pass me, and I'm pretty sure I see some of his tire treads in the mud and the snow, so I don't know if there's a loop you can do or if he's going to be coming back. I guess we'll see. Other than that, it's been nobody else. Okay, finishing up a little break at the top of the pass and just realized we've hit another major milestone. 800 continuous miles on the CDT red line, about 5 miles back. So 800. Here comes my biker. So looking back, that's the first significant patch of snow had to go around because the slope's pretty steep. Looks like we might be coming up to another little mini pass up here. All right, so there's either a trail or a herd path down there. And then off in the distance is a lake. I wonder if that's the lake we're headed to. Stay tuned. We'll know soon enough. Here's where we came from. There's that big snow patch I had to go around. Really gorgeous day. There was a bit of wind on the ridge for a while, but now we're protected from the wind again. And if we're heading down a little bit, we'll even be in better shape from the wind. But we're at about 11.6 right now, and maybe I don't think we're gonna quite hit 12, but I'm really not sure. I haven't looked that hard at it, but it doesn't look like we're gonna be going much higher. We'll see. Okay, doesn't look like we're gonna be heading down to that lake I showed you. We're staying on the high ground. I did spot a cairn down there, so maybe there's a different trail that takes you to those lakes. But we're staying up high here. Okay, it's 2 o'clock, taking a little break. Sheltered from the wind here by these guys. But I got a nice view heading that way. I was just looking how far out to see my water/camping options. So it's like we're just going to be steadily climbing until I pick somewhere to camp. But it's a very gradual elevation gain, so that's fine. About 2 miles away is a lake. I could get water and camp there. About 4 miles away is a stream. I'm leaning towards going towards the stream as long as the snow doesn't really pick up and start slowing me down. So I'll get to the lake and reevaluate. So beautiful day out here. It's a bit windy. We've made it to the South San Juan Wilderness. Woo! Sarah and I just backpacked in this wilderness last year. It was great. You can go check it out. It's in the 2025 playlist. It's windy. I'm going to keep moving. I'm losing my voice. When the wind dies down, it's not trying to blow me off the mountain. It's really amazing up here. Getting some new mountains to look at. Way off in the haze, a bunch of mountains. And a big snowfield coming up. We might be descending a bit, which would be nice. We got up to like 12,200 feet. Just amazing views. Well, I think I'm on my second pair of wired earbuds, and my first dongle is failing. I'm only getting it in one earbud right now. So luckily I have spares. They don't weigh a lot, but yeah, the dongle usually doesn't even last that long. So maybe it was an authorized Apple dongle. It lasts longer than the cheap knockoffs from Amazon. So we're just moving along here. We're gonna be to the lake soon. I'm gonna have to decide if I want to stay at the lake or push on to the stream. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Okay, here's my lake. It's 3:15. I think I am gonna push on to the stream. There was a little section of some snow patches where I was post holing, but I'm hoping I can get to the stream without too much of that to slow me down. Yeah, hopefully I'm there by like 4:30 or so. That'll be pretty good. So there's been plenty of additional water running from snowmelt, which has been nice. So far, the hike to the stream has been pretty snow-free. I know at some point the snow's gonna pick up, but and I am getting tired. But I'm hoping I can make it to the stream and find somewhere out of the wind. That's a nice little lake down there. Just no protection from the wind. It's another lake, but there's a duck in this one having a good old time. Getting a little muddy out there in places. Okay, here's my stream for tonight. Awesome. I think I'm gonna head off into the right and look for somewhere to camp that's got a little shelter from the wind. It's one of those days I've been like walking around this area for 15 minutes trying to find the perfect spot. Not enough shade in this one, not enough wind protection in that one. Not level enough, too rocky. At some point you just gotta make a decision. So home is gonna be right here. It's a good choice. I'm gonna get my wet socks and trail runners off and start getting camp set up. Then I'll go back to the stream. There's a nice little lake too, or a little pond with the snow melt to go collect water. All right, quick recap. We're getting close to 6:30 and I need to eat. We're at about 11,800 feet. Did 14.5 miles. Feel good. Have to look and see what people have been saying about the snow for tomorrow. I think I'm going to be seeing a lot more of it, but I'm ready for it. So I think it's going to be cold tonight as well. I'm ready for that too. So that's all I got. We'll see you in the morning.